I'll be showing you the making of the bread today, the dosa batter bread. So here I have 2 cups of barnyard millet which I've soaked overnight, and then I have barnyard millet and urad dal batter which has been fermented for dosa or idli, whatever possible. So I've used 1 urad and 3.5 barnyard millet here. So I need 1 cup of this for the grinding of the dosa batter, the bread batter. Okay, so I take 1 cup of this. So I have removed all the excess water from this barnyard millet which I had showed that I soaked. I've removed all the excess water. So now I'll be only adding the dosa batter and then I'll be grinding this. So here I have ground that 2 cup millet, 2 cup barnyard millet which I had soaked with 1 cup of dosa batter, and I've added just 1/4 cup of soaked water, the one in which the barnyard millet was soaked. I've used the same 1/4 cup of water from that just for the mixie to run. So it is smooth. So this is what we are going to keep aside for some more fermenting for another day, 50% outside and 50% inside the fridge. So today is Monday was the day when I soaked and then I did the batters. I did the dosa I soaked it on Monday, and then on Monday night I left it for fermenting, and then today morning it was fermented, that is Tuesday. And then Tuesday I have ground the barnyard millet, which is 2 more cups of barnyard millet with that 1 cup of dosa batter which had got fermented today, which is Tuesday. And then today, Tuesday, I'm just going to leave it completely outside, and then Wednesday we will be doing the bread. So this is the consistency. Here is a handful of coconut. To this I'm adding a handful of sesame seeds, and to this I will add some hot water. Just enough to soak it. So I'll just allow it to soak for some more time, and then I will extract the milk out of this. This will be used in the making of the bread. Meanwhile, this is the batter that I had rested yesterday. So there is sufficient amount of fermentation. It has been fermenting for 1 day, 50% outside and 50% inside the fridge. Since this already had the batter, it had enough cultures to start the fermentation process. So I'll be using this and the coconut milk, and I'll also show you the other ingredients. So here I have 1/2 cup of flax seed powder. No, I have not roasted it. It is just powdered. The seed is just powdered. And then here I have 4 tablespoons of psyllium husk. I've used Organic India's psyllium husk. You can use any brand. Don't compromise on this. This is what is going to give the raise to the bread here, because we are not going to be using baking powder, baking soda or yeast. So it is very important that you use psyllium husk. This is 1 cup of coconut plus sesame milk, which I had showed in the previous section. And then here I have greased a bread pan with parchment paper, and then lined it with parchment paper, and then greased it with coconut oil. Masala. To make the masala, I have here some a little bit of dill leaves, coriander, 1 onion chopped, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and about 1 tablespoon of chilli, green chilli crushed. So I'm going to saute all of these on a tawa and just until the onion is just cooked and translucent, and I'm going to make the masala ready for the bread. Oil free recipe. So I'm just dry roasting the cumin here just until it starts giving you a nice aroma, and after this I'm going to add onion. Sorry, there is no power here, so I will not be able to switch on the light. Onion here, just keep roasting until it becomes translucent, and once it's slightly roasted, you can add the dill leaves, the chilli and the coriander and switch it off just until it incorporates. Just remember to add some salt to this. I'm using an iron kadai here. You can use a heavy bottom steel as well. It's best to keep this with iron or steel or clay. I don't prefer using non-stick for all my cooking. Almost becoming translucent. So I'm just going to add the leaves and the chili at this point. So I have added everything. I'm just going to saute this for some time. So we'll be adding this to the batter. This is the recipe for Iyengar khara bread, so I'm just using the same recipe for the masala. I will not add salt to this. I will directly add it to the batter. I just want to make sure that I don't overdo the salt. So this is done. So the greens are also incorporated. So I'll just switch this off. So this is the masala that I've already made, and I'm now going to prepare the batter and mix it with that. Flax, some salt and xylem husk. I'm going to add half a cup milk to this and start mixing, and then here I have the batter with the masala. I'm going to mix both of these. So just ensure the oven is already preheated, because we don't want to let this mixture sit, because the xylem husk is going to start expanding. So the pan is ready, so everything is ready. We'll just start mixing it. So I've added everything to this. Now I'm going to just give a thorough mix. I'll check the salt. If I feel that the salt is less, I'm just going to add a little bit more salt, and then I'll put this on the pan, and then I'll get the next shot. It is ready. So this is the consistency. I had added 3/4 cup of milk, so I'm just going to add a little more. Here you see the xylem husk is constantly expanding, so we'll have to be quick, and then I'll just mix this and then pour this into the batter pan. I've added everything to the dough pan, and then I have added it like this so that they all settle well and there are no gaps, like this. And then I've added some sesame seeds on top, and I've slightly pressed it like this just so that they don't they are basically stuck to the batter. So now the oven is preheated to 180 degrees and this will go into the oven. It's 180 degrees, so we are just going to leave it in here for about 45 minutes. The last 5 to 10 minutes you can just switch on the upper rod and increase the temperature to 200, or just start with the upper rod and then make sure that the top layer is browned. Just for the last, I'll just show. Bread, you can see how well it's risen, and I have also, the last 5 to 7 minutes I have increased the temperature to 200 and used the upper rod to bake. So it has just got a little bit of browning. Otherwise, usually with the fan mode there is no browning. There won't be a lot of browning. So I'll unmold this, and then you can see the full version. And then later on, after it is cooled, I will cut it and then show. So you can also see here that it has actually it has come away from the edges also. So it is quite well done. I'll show you once it's unmolded. Finished product looks like. There will be a little bit like this with this bread all the time, but it's okay. The loaves are quite well done. It will be well done. And the lighting is okay. This is the other side of the bread. So I'll allow it to cool, and then we'll see how the loaf is. So it's quite a decent bread. There is no yeast in this, and there is no baking soda, baking powder. It is just millets, urad dal, flax seeds, psyllium husk, spices and salt. That's it. And of course coconut milk with sesame. So this is the video of the finished bread.